in terms of what I use for AI, one is like personal, so that anyone can use, and one is more so like how we're building games with Game GPT. Some interesting things that people may not have thought of. In terms of personal, ChatGPT I use a lot, specifically the mobile app because it's in my phone. I don't. It's very convenient, and I really like the conversation feature. I think it's called Sync. So instead of typing out your question, you just click like a headphones button, and you can actually just have a conversation with it. I actually just like to go on really long walks and go into topics that I don't know a lot about. So I've went into history. I've went into like Web3, very specific Web3 phenomenons that I didn't know about, whether it's learning about ZK or it's actually learning about like how like casinos work and really seeing what we can use in the token economics of a certain game that we're building based on learning things about casinos. So that was actually really cool. If anyone, if you can get past like having a conversation with AI and just using it almost as a way to get a crash course in anything, that's one way that's been really cool for me. In terms of like how people are using it in really interesting ways for work, one thing that we've been using a lot, and just to give a brief explanation on what Game GPT is an AI model that allows anyone to build blockchain based hyper casual games. So think all the mobile app and viral mobile apps that you've known and loved, like Fruit Ninja, Angry Birds, Subway Surfer, Temple Run, Snake.io, and all of the like. Those are the games that are narrowly defined, but still pretty awesome AI model are really good at building. We've partnered with a couple of other AI tools that really give more of a aesthetic, immersive, atmospheric edge to the games. One of them is Suno.ai, Suno. They're a pretty awesome company. I think they just raised 125 million a venture round just a couple of weeks ago, and they're really good at generative music. One thing that I thought was really cool on how they trained their model is to get around the copyright problem that ChatGPT and Sam Altman has said he wants to stay away from because there's so many like liability things there. They've trained their model to actually learn the vibe of music or like the general theme of a genre of music versus actually training the model to do very specific artists and to emulate on an artist level. And if you guys want to try it out, it's free. There's a free plan, and you can just make songs that have lyrics. They'll actually do lyrics themselves, and it actually is pretty crazy on what you do. But for us personally, we use the instrumental version because that actually makes some pretty awesome game music. But yeah, that's those are two slices of AI that I'm using every day and my company as well.
Yeah.